So a while back, you might have remembered I made a video on the Mystery Towers mod, which was essentially randomized towers, except the twist was that you buy them from the shop instead of them randomizing on every upgrade. And this time we have the same concept, except as you see, we have ultimate crosspathing enabled, which is why you see we have a tier 11X in the shop, so on and so forth, going all the way up to tier 55X for a whopping 67k, as well as, of course, we still have the random tiers, which can give you anything from tier 0 to tier 5. But yeah, ultimate crosspathing should make this a lot more fun, and we're going to try to beat 140 rounds here on Covered Garden, which is a map I don't really play very much. And as you can tell by the towers enabled, we can only use those random towers at the shop. Unfortunately, even though I got a farm, I need to restart so I get a better tower, and that would be, I guess, a helipilot. But yeah, I guess just to clarify what the tier 1XX and tier 11X means for the shop, basically this guarantees 2 tier 1 upgrades on 2 paths, with a third path being randomized, whereas with a 1XX, that's why it's cheaper, only one of them is guaranteed to be tier 1. So essentially there's 2 different upgrades for each tier that we have. Again, for tier 2, it's just 1 guaranteed tier 2, or if you want to spend a bit more money, you can guarantee 2 tier 2s. And honestly, I think I'm probably going to aim for the ones that have 2 guaranteed ones, because they judging from the prices, they're not too much more expensive. Probably worth to guarantee, you know, the highest tier of a tower. And also, unlike last time, I'm gonna bar myself from upgrading at all this game. Because this is not Chipstone, I can sell tower, so that's the only kind of strategy I'm allowed. If you get a bad random loadout, I can sell that tower later on. Anyway, Telepilot was probably the best tower we could have gotten with this 1000 random tower, so because of that, I think I can probably save up for a 22X tier, or maybe even a tier 33X, although that might be a little bit bold. But I mean, I can afford to take a fair amount of lives because I have 100 lives, plus mana shield, so you know what? Let's give it a whirl, because I only need 2 more thousand, so just, what, 5 more rounds of survival? Yeah, Helipilot's kind of a cheat code, because you just see over all the line of sight blockers on this map. However, I'm kind of starting to struggle right now. I don't know if I can make it another 1k. If I don't, though, I can still go for the 3XX, which I can afford after this round. And you know what? I don't think I'm beating 21 and 22. Those rounds are too damn hard, so let's do it. Oh my god, no. I mean, it's an insanely good one, 333, but I don't know. I'd love to keep it if I could afford a 000 tower after this round, but probably not. So before the round ends, I actually have to back out, because the thing is with Covered Garden, the gimmick is that you can't sell the towers under the covered platforms, so that's 3 out of 4. So, in essence, I would have ran to a dead end if I survived that round, so unfortunately, yeah, we gotta get a 233 boomerang instead, which is still decent, don't get me wrong. In fact, more than decent. Probably it defends everything except for camo, so yeah. Maybe you should spend on some cheaper towers just to guarantee some, I don't know, reliability. Putting all your eggs in one basket is never really a good move, but yeah, that sucks, because the Mucky Town would have accelerated money gain an insane amount. Is what it is, though. I'll wait one more round to get a 22X over here. Just want to spread my defense apart. Hey, there we go. That makes up for the lost village earlier on in the game. It's not the end of the world if I don't get a camo tower for my next drop, because I can just tank 33. Obviously, it'd be nice to get a camo, though, so let's see. Yes, 221. Ladies and gentlemen, luck is on our side today, and with that, I could probably save, again, for another tier 3, or maybe, I don't know, a tier 4 would be nice. 233 Boomer is pretty cracked, so I have faith that it can easily shred round 40, along with the help of the helipods too, yeah. Nice and simple. I mean, Kylie itself is already strong, but when you give it a Bioburn, which makes it shoot so much faster, then, yeah, you can only imagine. Imagine if I had one more upgrade, if I could have upgraded, but yeah. We're gonna save for the 404X now. I'm gonna get it ahead of time. It'd be nice if it had camo, because I don't know if the that one helipod can defend everything. And we got a 434 Druid. Honestly, it could be worse, but it could be better. I think with the placement it's in, though, it's pretty worthless, because it can't even see the first bend of the track. Actually, no. It does have at least the Druid Vine, so it's doing something while it's out of range. But yeah, I still need more camo protection, so let me go ahead and get a tier 3 instead. Next up. This is not camo, because it's 133 ice. But hey, that defends basically every balloon for now. All I know right now is that I'm down to 51 if I don't get any more camo protection, so let me go ahead and get another tier 3. I'll put it in a weird spot here. There we go. There's our camo. Despite the gimmick of the tiles and cover garden, this still might be a bit too easy or too long of a map, given, again, how powerful ultimate crosspathing is. That's why, again, we have 140 rounds, so despite it being pretty chill so far, expect the difficulty to ramp up, especially if I don't get any more money makers. Now, I'm gonna do a randomized tier. It's more high risk, high reward, you know what I mean? So, let's see. 443, yep, we hit the jackpot on that one, because I saved like $5,000. Because that would have been a guaranteed 44x. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this shoots hypersonic Juggernaut balls from what I remember the last time I tested the ultimate crosspath Dart Monkey. Now, if only it was in a better spot, I only put it up here just in case it was a flying tower, then that would have been, you know, even better. I guess we'll see how powerful it is for ourselves here on round 63. Let's go ahead and use it. And yeah, that's hypersonic Juggernaut balls, alright. Doesn't even let 63 get past the first bend at all. And just like that, we're already more than halfway for a tier 5, so I guess we're saving for it. It's time. Not gonna lie, this is probably the least amount of times I have to re-roll or randomize towers to this point in the game for any other randomized test I've done. Again, part of that has to do with the fact that we're not struggling at all. Round 79 still chilling. I'm gonna wait for the tile to open up on round 81. Then we'll really risk it all. Risk it for the biscuit for the tier 5 5x. So guaranteed 2 pads. Let's get it. Preemptive Sub-Commander, interesting. So, if you don't know, if you have Sub-Commander, Preemptive gets double buffed. I wonder if that applies to the tower itself. Because right now what that means is that it does 1500 damage to anything in the screen. So, DTs, they're gone. Hell, BFBs too, they're gone. Even though it's only one sub getting buffed by the Sub-Commander, it's honestly strong enough for now. The only problem is, yeah, camo. Like, for now we're fine against DDTs because the Preemptive can just one-shot them, but once the HP starts ramping, then I'm gonna need to get myself a D camo option. And also, since there's not really need to sell right now, I guess we're gonna add another challenge of just see how long we can make it without selling. Or, in fact, if we can beat it this entire run without needing to sell a single time. Just pray to Orange Jesus that, again, we don't get anything that's too awful for our next tier 5, which, again, I'm gonna save up for right now. As you can see, the lack of cam protection is starting to bite us in the butt, because there's a couple of camo cerams leaking that we're catching, because I think the sniper is able to whittle it down a little bit. It looks like I can afford my next tier 5 run right on round 98, so that's perfect. I'm probably going to wait a little bit, though, just to show you that we can still beat 98 just fine with only these towers. Actually, are you sure about just fine? It's pushing a little bit, but yeah, I'd say that's fairly solid. Let's just quickly get it now. Over here, got a 515. Dart Monkey. Honestly, not a bad one, because you see there's so many, like, this map is basically like Hedge. Everything is walled off, which makes it so much better. Gives the Ultra Juggernaut a 5x power buff, basically. And of course, this round, we can just first strike to be around 100 easily. Now, if we got a little bit luckier and got, like, a higher tier on the third path that we got, because, yeah, we got tier 1. Pretty sure it's random what third one you get, so there's a possibility it could have gone a 555 Dart Monkey, and the game would have been over, which would have been a bit boring, not gonna lie. So maybe I'm a little bit relieved that we didn't actually get it. Anyways, should we save for another tier 5? Yeah, sure, why not? And here's what I'm talking about. Round 108, now we're starting to struggle because free play just gets tougher and tougher and tougher, and our tower's getting outscaled. So that being said, trying to save up for another full tier 5 without guaranteeing what I'm getting is gonna be risky. 111 here, if it turns to bend, it's gonna be GG, no. I'll wait one more round again to get the good early spot. And here we go, 113. Where's the spot that I can fit it? Right here. What do we get? 525. Mob Domination. Not gonna lie, it's pretty solid, although the only problem is that it doesn't have cam protection, aside from the spinning glaives, but that's gonna be a problem for FDTs on like 128, 138. So perhaps I'm better off just going for cheaper tiers to, you know, get lucky and go for the camo option, but nah. I mean, I'm just gonna go for another tier 5. Until, yeah, I guess I can't anymore. It's hard to tell. I wish I could, like, click the tower still to see the pop count or how much damage it's doing, but yeah, Cover Garden disallows that. There's actually a chance here I may not be able to beat all 3 bats, because, yeah, this one here is getting really far. I almost died to DDTs. I think I'll survive, though, because, again, I can just nuke the DDTs underneath, like that. Yeah, ooh, that was a close call. So here's what I'm talking about, guys. 128. It's pretty much all on the Ultra Jug Crossmaster to put in work. I guess I'll use the fan club up here. Yeah, for tier 4, that's actually doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Although, again, it's mostly getting the pops because it's at the front. But you know what I mean. Surprisingly, that round's no problem. So I feel like 140 rounds of this will not be too shabby. Yeah, it looks like I can afford another tier 5 FX at this point, but I'm gonna wait for the top right corner. It's feeling a little bit lonely. Heli pilot here needs a buddy. So sure. Let's see what we got. 545. If I got this tower before the change to called arms was global, then it would have been pretty bad, but this is solid. I think this makes it 140 rounds straight up at this point. As a bonus too, I'm pretty sure it also makes a little bit of money from the Monkeyopolis. I think I saw a crate there at the end of the round. Like, just watch this. Round ended, and there it is. We got $200 from the village. Is that all? Yeah, I think that's the only crate that you get per round, so that's kind of fascinating. You only really see that in battles too, because you can get a Monkeyopolis without, you know, sacrificing farms in that game, but here in BT6 you can't. So this is the rare occurrence to see what happens when we do have that. And yeah, yep, that's $200 right there, and hang on. Am I dying to fortified DTs? Not quite, I think. I think we got it. And now to clean up the FZMGs here, we'll just call the arms, just to guarantee nothing gets too far, you know. Let's just do a quick pop count check. 5 million on the sub, 4.8 on the boomer, 6.7 on the dart monkey. In this round, again, might be a problem. I have to use called arms basically immediately to catch the DTs, but I think when it wears out, that's when we die. Here's what I'll do. I'll use this one to do a bit of damage. Also, why does this have a elite sniper buff? That's really strange. Anyways, when do I first strike? Now? I think this round's too long. And we are dead now, right? Yeah, it's close, but I got some options. By options, I mean, I'll do some random tiers. We can get something spicier with this one. Not a 1-1-1-1-1 Dartling. Unfortunately, 404 has no camo. So I'm pretty sure we don't do any better with this loadout. Yeah, let's just double check here. Nope. Alright, let's go for some guaranteed tier 4s then. So what do we have here? Oh, there it is. There's the decamo. It's a bit late, but it'll do. And I have just enough money for another one, like 38 extra dollars to spare. What are the odds? And a Spike Storm. This is good. This might be enough to push us over the edge. So, called arms now. Also, I'm pretty sure the called arms buff is giving the elite sniper icon, which is kind of weird, because that was never a called arms or sniper to begin with, so I don't know what gives with that. Anyways, I just used Spike Storm to delay a little bit, and then now we'll use that Dart Monkey, and I think that's a difference maker, right? Save first strike for a rainy day, but I honestly don't think we'll need it. Nice. Now, that said, I actually don't think I beat round 140, because none of these towers do enough single target damage. So this might be the first round where I actually have to sell towers. Actually, I can't. Crap. They're all under the thing. Yeah, this is what I mean when I said I should have, like, spaced out the towers apart so I could, like, sell some stuff. But right now, I only have the worst corner for the FBAT here. And as you can see, I only have $4,000 to work with, so I think I might just run into a dead end. I think the only way I can get out of this is by selling this and then just getting really lucky with this randoms here. But that's going to take, like, 5 billion restarts. Like, that's not going to work, of course. The thing is, not only does this tower have to be good, it has to be good in this terrible spot over here. So, like, it need to be, like, a flying tower, which reduces the odds of getting something good even more. Come on. Oh, wait, first strike. There's a chance. I repeat, there is a small chance. The thing is, it's only 10k extra damage, though, so, and I only get one of them. So maybe what I'll do is I'll use an ability selling. I gotta get lucky for it. Maybe another first strike, please. Hey, Apache. I mean, it doesn't do that much damage, but this is our best run so far, which, yeah, it does not look that great. Oh, wait, I have Chinook. Unfortunately, I can't Chinook things that are under the garden. So despite this looking, or being the closest run, it's still... I need, like, 40% more damage, which is not gonna work if I can't sell the towers here. I'm also pretty sure that the randomizer only gives you up to tier 4, because I've never gotten to tier 5 yet with this one, unless it's really low chance. Yeah, I've retried like 100 times, and I don't think I've gotten a single tier 5, so this is a dead end. And I'll have you know I really want to finish this run, so... yeah. We'll run it back, but this time really, really quickly. And also, I'm pretty sure Super Monkey is better than Heli Pilot. I forgot Yep, the proof is right in the pudding right here. The Super Monkey can basically solo all the way up to around 25, which means tier 3. I couldn't tell what attack I got, but let's check. 333, that's pretty solid. And now I'm liking camos, let's quickly get some 2-2Xs. This works for now. Let's get another one next to Super Monkey. This is not good. I'm gonna take all those camo whites, yikes, down to 15 lives. I need another camo option for round 40, and quickly. I'll also put it right at the entrance, just so I can tell later, and yikes. I'm pretty sure I lack damage, so that means I'm gonna need to sell the village. And I'll get another 3-3X, and it's another village, which won't work. This right here is a 3-3-3 boat, which would be nice to keep if I can survive. Yeah, that's actually insane. Not only does it give you money, but it also gives you cam protection and a hypersonic cannon attack, so pretty solid stuff. Put it on last for extra attack speed. And again, we're gonna speed our way back to 140. This 4XX is a pretty good one. These two ultimate crosspath towers are so strong that I think I can even make it to a tier 5 of X right now. Ain't that crazy, so let's see what we got. Energizer, not great damage-wise, but if we get some sort of tier 5 ability tower, then we're cooking. Yeah, it doesn't beat DT, so let's quickly get something. Glue works, what else? Another sub. That is probably not it, but I'll unsubmerge it just for the funnies. Blue Strike. And there we go. Also, this glue gunner is more OP than I thought. Look at that stun on the balloons. Thanks for them with glue. Like, we basically got Balloon Crusher home, the way it's stunning all the limps here. Isn't that crazy? Or rather, to put it more accurately, a super glue at home. Maybe now we can save up for another tier 5. And look what time it is, round 100. Let's go for a 5x over here. Do I take the spot? Oh, that's awful. No, I don't think I do. The firming's decent, but bad tax on spot. I think we'll just set our 5x. Then we'll just set our 5x all the way up here. Oh my god. Well, that's GG, guys. GG, let's go home. Let's just call it right now, because you already know how this is going to fare for the rest of the game. I mean, just Legend of the Night on its own would have been enough, but True Sun God, Antec Terror... Yeah, this is a wet dream. A Bloons Gambler's wet dream right here. Yeah, it kind of goes without saying that this mod is a little bit more unbalanced than the Bounce Round Towers, because that one does a price. This one is just any tier 5. So you can go from anything for like a cheap Dark Monkey tier 5, which is like 30k, to something like $1 million with this guy over here. And that's kind of the way she goes. And with my extra money, suppose I'll just see what other tier 5s I would have gotten. And I got the same thing I got in the first run, a 155 sub. And now let's see what the last tier 5 I would have gotten is. I will put it in the bottom right quadrant, 525, or rather 515. That would have been great if it wasn't in such a crappy spot. Then I actually would have done something with the Super Brittle. But regardless, that's fine. We can afford to get crappy towers given we currently have this guy on the field. And somehow, it felt like the True Sun actually wasn't destroying everything as I thought. So who knows? Maybe it's not a GG for round 140 just yet. The thing is, I do have a Dark Shift if I do need more damage somewhere else. So here we go. It's only doing 2,000 damage, only, I say. As if that wasn't a good amount. But as you see, that's only 20% damage. Actually, I have Legend of the Night. Why don't I just tank it? Duh. Yeah, that's one way to cheese this round, alright? Now, we do have to beat this bad, though, so... probably have to Dark Shift, right? Am I actually able to Dark Shift under the cover garden here? Let's try. Yes, I can. Interesting, and yeah. There it is. We have cheesed it. Easy way to win with this 5/5 Mystery Terror mod. Step 1, get True Sun God and Legend of the Night. Step 2, profit. Stay tuned for potentially more BT6 gambling videos, because these are pretty fun to play. That's all, see ya.